Brady, no disrespect to Michigan State, but if you look at Michigan's schedule, it really looks like a 2-game season. Out of 12 games, you play Penn State and you play at Ohio State. And this is one of those games throughout the season of college football that really sets up championships and championship aspirations. We really don't know what kind of Michigan team this is yet, 7 weeks into the season. Will we find out tomorrow?
Yes, you will. Like, I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that this Penn State team is a balanced team. They've got their running attack back. I mean, if you go back to last year, Penn State didn't have a rusher go over 100 yards last year. You think about that. You know about Penn State, a Big Ten school that's traditionally a lot of great talent. Well, this year they got 2 backs who are really good. Nick Singleton is a freshman as well as Katron Allen. Both those guys can tote the rock. Sean Clifford's really experienced, and even their backup is a 5-star recruit that's extremely talented. He showcased some ability when he's gotten in games. They've got the playmakers on the outside. The most improved on offense is their offensive line. It's a much better group than last year. If you guys recall, remember last year, Aiden Hutchinson and David Ojabo did 5 sacks between the 2 of them. I think they gave up 7 in that game.
Yeah.
Penn State's only given up 7 sacks this entire season so far. So the offensive line play is very much improved. We know defensively they've been a good team, so there's no doubt in my mind. This is like one of those identity games. Like, this is a look in the mirror, figure out who you are type game. I think for both Michigan and Penn State, for that matter.
Yeah, you took it exactly where I was about to go with it. You can even take it a step further. Who needs this game more, Brady? Is it James Franklin, the individual that got an extension last year? Let's not forget, James Franklin got paid last year. Came up a little short. Obviously, Sean Clifford got injured. But James Franklin got injured. And then also on the other side, it's Jim Harbaugh, who lost his offensive coordinator, lost his defensive coordinator, flirted with the NFL, and hasn't shown that he can go back-to-back. Who needs it more?
It's such a tough question to answer. I mean, you really could make a case either way. I'm leaning more towards, though, James Franklin. I mean, you've got the recency of what Harbaugh did last year. Look, even if they drop this game, let's just say in this scenario, Michigan was to drop this game to Penn State. If they went out and they beat Ohio State at the end of the year, they still got that going for them, and that would be assuming that Penn State was able to beat both Michigan and Ohio State, right? There's all those tie-breaking scenarios we can start talking about. So I think for that reason, when you look at the next just short-term couple of weeks, I don't think there's any doubt in my mind that Penn State, not only for the perception of James Franklin and that contract that he received, needs it more, but also just to have confidence, having to, being able to host Ohio State come up in a couple of weeks at their house. If they drop this one bad or they get blown out, I would imagine it's hard to think that you're going to compete with the Buckeyes in a couple of weeks.